Jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun.
Hello, beautiful, wonderful people, and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Simone Nicole, back at it again with yet another video. And today's video is going to be the first installment of my 7 days of Simone, 7 days of Christmas, Moanmas, you know, like whatever you want to call it or whatever, like that's what it is. So I will be posting for 7 days straight all the way up until Christmas. I tried to do it last year, it didn't work out too well, but we're gonna get it done this year. I cannot believe how much my channel has grown in the last year. At this time last year I had just over 1,000 subscribers, and now there are 20,000 of you guys, and I'm just so grateful. I'm so thankful that every single one of you guys are here. Today's video is going to be me trying the maximum hydration method. I got the idea to do this video from a YouTuber named Only One Jess. I will have her video linked in the little iCard up above me, and then I also will have her channel linked down in my description box, so please make sure to check out her video and her channel because she is 100% where I got this idea from. I don't know how many times I've said it in a video, but my hair is suffering so much because of the highlights that I got. I've been trying everything that I can to get my hair to get to anywhere near where it used to be. When you experience like dryness and all of those things after you color or bleach or do anything with your hair, it's because your hair is lacking protein, because all our hair really is just a bunch of dead protein. And when the bleach was sitting on my hair, it effectively like killed the protein bonds in my hair. All of this method is all protein. So if you have protein sensitive hair, I would not go with this method. I would try something else. Basically, the way that the method will work is that your first step is going to be to clarify your hair, and you can do that with a shampoo, you can do that with apple cider vinegar, whatever the case may be. I chose to actually pre-poo my hair as well with aloe leaf juice and like an aloe leaf that I like deconstructed, and I use Natural 85's video in order to figure out how to do that, and I'll also link that video down below, and I'm pretty sure I'll say this later in the video, but you'll hear me say it twice. Then you're going to co-wash, and then you are going to use like some form of a clay mask, or you could use like the Afro-G protein treatment, whatever your little heart desires. It just needs to be something that is going to pack protein into your hair. Then you're going to go on with your regular routine. So whether you want to do a braid out, I always of course do braid outs. For my braid out, I used a leave-in conditioner, a curl defining cream, and a gel. This is what my hair is looking like, and I did this method, I think I did my hair last Wednesday. That sounds right. So my hair is about like a full week old, and it looks and feels really good. And I think that the way that my hair is really going to heal from all of this is if I do that routine like on a bi-weekly basis, and that routine took me so long, you guys. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I mean, at the end of the day, my hair is my brand. I can't play with it, so I might have to commit to this method for a long while. I definitely skipped over our subscriber shout out of the day, so let me do that real quick, and then we'll hop right into me demoing everything. This comment of the day comes from Isabella Betty, or Betty. She commented on my reacting to natural hair TikToks video, and she said, "This girl has the best personality, vibe, and everything. For sure subscribing and liking." Thank you so much, Miss Isabella, for coming to my channel and spending some time with me. I appreciate you so much. And if you would like to be my subscriber shout out in my next video, then first you have to be subscribed, and then second, you have to comment, leave something nice, supportive for your girl, and just put more positivity out into the world. Okay, now that I've walked you guys through what the maximum hydration method is and why I do it, let's go ahead and get into the demonstration of me doing it, and you'll get to see my hair before I started the process. So let's rewind to that. Hello everyone. So we are at step one, count 'em. Step one of this process. Our first step is this aloe vera leaf juice that I personally made. I did not show myself making it, but I'm gonna link the video down below. Also, I definitely cut my hair off when I was taking out my faux locks. Don't really care, I have plenty of it, but Besides that, I'm scared. I have not touched my hair since a week before we went to Vegas, and that was at the dead end of October. Today is December 2nd. I feel like my hair is dreading up. It's not good. We're not in a good place. I have to go. Alrighties, here we are back at it again. My hair looks crusty, dusty, and musty, so we are going to start by pre-pooing with this aloe vera leaf juice. Spoiler alert, it is quite messy. But I realized that I didn't make it correctly in this very moment because it happened. It's supposed to be more of a gel. Mine was more like watery than anything else, but I was okay with it. And just the bottle itself just wasn't the best quality. But you know what? This isn't a plastic bottle review. So yeah, I put the pre-poo on my scalp and I proceeded to give myself a little scalp massage. And I definitely had those like little balls of dirt that you get toward the scalp when you have a protective style. So I was just trying to work all of that through. And I overall feel like I had a good experience with the aloe juice for sure, but my hair also really likes aloe leaf juice, so I knew that this would be good for me. So that's all I'm doing, and I'm being very gentle with the way that I am detangling my hair, because at this point my hair hadn't been touched in well over a month. I was expecting to lose a lot of hair and for my scalp to be very sensitive. So whenever you are trying to revive your hair back and bring it back to health, the number one thing that you want to make sure you do is to be gentle. So yeah, my hair is already looking good, but I knew that this was just the beginning of the journey. So yeah, I just worked it in sections, twisted the hair up, was gentle, and I was watching This Is Us. So anytime you see me staring blankly at the TV is because I'm concentrating so hard on the raw emotions that is This Is Us. If you watch This Is Us, comment down in the comment section and let me know, because that's my shit. That is how much hair I lost from this first initial step, and this is how my hair is looking before we move on to our next step. So I'm going to hop in the shower and I'm going to rinse out some of the aloe juice, not all, but a good portion. And then I'm going to use apple cider vinegar, organic apple cider vinegar, mixed with water. It's a half mixture. And well, half meaning like half apple cider vinegar, half water. Sorry if that wasn't clear. All I did was just quite literally squirt it all over the hair with the spray bottle. And I don't know, a lot of people were complaining about the smell. Maybe I'm like gross. Of course I don't want to like be drenched in vinegar, but I felt like the experience wasn't that bad because, you know, I was in the shower and apple cider vinegar is so good for you and the body. So I didn't really have a big problem with it, but if you are super sensitive to smell, then you're going to hate this like a lot. And also with using apple cider vinegar as a clarifier, you want to make sure you follow it up with something because you will smell like apple cider vinegar if you don't. So I'm going to follow up with my Olaplex shampoo. I've been trying out the Olaplex line for a little minute now because, again, I'm trying to restore and like fortify my hair, and that's the whole point of the Olaplex line. But I was talking to one of my friends and basically he was like, yeah, the take home line is just nowhere near what the salon line is. So that is why I will be going in to get actual Olaplex treatments inside of a salon very soon. But yeah, I really do like that shampoo. I can definitely detangle with it. A little goes a very long way, so just be careful about that. But as you guys can see, my hair looks really good. I'm trying to just focus it on the scalp, nowhere else, because that's really the part that needs cleansing. And yeah, as you guys can see, my hair is super shiny, and I actually attribute that a lot to the apple cider vinegar for sure. So our next step is going to be deep conditioning, and I quickly figured out that this deep conditioner is really good for when my hair is super healthy, but not so good for when I need some extra support. So I'm going to use my other deep conditioner, one of my favorites, the Shea Moisture Mafura and Manuka Honey, blah, blah, blah. It'll be linked in the description box. I love that deep conditioner, and I usually keep it around for the moments when I need it, and this was definitely that. So I'm just working the conditioner through my hair and realizing how many knots I left in my hair and just working to get those knots out. Then we are going to hop out of the shower and begin our protein treatment. And you know, my hair, you know, it's hairing or whatever, but we have more potential in there. So we're going to take our protein treatment, and today we're going to be using the Aztec clay mask. And I've actually done a video where I do like a mask with me, and I do the Aztec clay mask. So if you want to check that out, you know, go check that out. It's an older video, but you know, still a cute little moment. With the Aztec clay mask, you kind of have to work, you don't have to necessarily work fast, but once it settles onto your hair shaft, there's not much you can do in the way of detangling. And then I also realized that I made my mixture too thick, so I just took some aloe leaf juice and added it to my mixture. Oh, and then also whenever I do my Aztec mask, I always mix the mask with apple cider vinegar. The only reason I mix it with water is if I'm out of apple cider vinegar. I personally just feel like the mask works a lot better when I do it that way. So, you know, try both ways, see which way you like it better. But yeah, I actually ended up running out of the mask. So this last little section here is very much so watery. I was working really hard to get even a piece of the clay to work on my hair. So that's why that section looks like that. But we made it work. We made it work. Now, this is what my hair is looking like when it's all said and done. This process is extremely messy. I got Aztec clay mask on everything, child. But what I figured I'd show you guys is just a little comparison. Look at my hair like a little over a year ago. It's grown so much. So proud of her. She's cute, right? Boom. So now we are going to hop back in the shower looking as if I'm giving silver. I'm giving very much so platinum blonde, but it's actually not platinum blonde. It's just the mask. Also be careful with rinsing this mask because you're going to clog your drains. So just have the Drano on deck or maintenance on deck, whatever you got to do. So this is how my hair is looking. She's cute. She's healthy. We're looking not so desert. We're not giving Sahara at this point, which is good. And I mean, I better not be giving Sahara after all them steps, girl. So I'm just going to proceed with my regular wash day. And you guys see the results right here. And we're back. This is how my hair looks almost a full week after I did this method, and my hair still feels really good. It's definitely time for me to go back through and wash my hair again. My hair is doing a lot better, and I'm really happy with my results. I would definitely recommend this method to you if you, one, have the time to commit, because it is a timely process, and two, if your hair is lacking protein and you are not protein sensitive. If you are protein sensitive, you will be able to tell because your hair will get very dry and brittle. So what I would recommend doing is trying the Afro-G treatment. I didn't use it in the video, but I will link it down in the description box. It's about the same as the Indian clay healing mask, or they work to do the same things. But what I would do is just test a small piece of your hair, like in the back, put it on there, let it dry, and then rinse it out and see if your hair feels good. If it feels dry and brittle, then you're likely protein sensitive, and I would stay away from it. If you are experiencing damage like I was from my highlights, or maybe you just straightened your hair a lot, or maybe you just have not been taking care of your hair, I do think that the maximum hydration method is one that is definitely worth trying. I'm going to continue with this method, but I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to start going into a salon in order to get Olaplex treatments on my hair to hopefully again rebuild the broken bronze inside of my hair, because my curl pattern was not affected by my highlights at all. It's the health of my hair that was affected. That is all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you learned something. If you do end up trying this method, please comment down below or DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is at Simone Nicole with 2 E's and 2 underscores, and let me know how it went for you. That is the end of today's video. Remember to keep positivity in your life, because positivity breeds positivity, and we have absolutely no time for negativity in 2020. Happy almost Christmas, or whatever you celebrate, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.